Hey guys, just a real quick video. I don't have a ton of time. I'm going out kiteboarding with some buddies. Gonna go have a blast, but I figured I'd at least do a little bit of an update with my Ethereum position, what I'm seeing in the charts. You guys know that I've been in my Ethereum trade since down here at 1185. And yesterday I made that emergency video and I had mentioned adding to my position. My average entry right now is 1242 US dollars. It's a 10x trade. So currently sitting at something close to 140% profit. Absolutely great. Just a beautiful trade. I have taken about 2/3 of my position off the table, and the rest of my position, I have my stop loss just below the zero point 0.5 Fibonacci and just below 1300, somewhere around 1297, I believe it is. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research, always form your own opinions. I'm just showing you the position I'm already in. I'm not adding to my position right now. So there's no risk for me. I took beautiful profits and I cannot lose on this position. So I am still very bullish on it. Some things I just want to point out with what's going on in the charts here. You can see I have this Fibonacci pulled up here, and you can see that we got a perfect bounce off the 382 fib line, which is, of course, you guys know I love to see in a strong bullish trend. Not only that, but let's just see, I bet if just from eyeballing, I'm saying there's some sort of a connecting line there. Just from that cluster back there, so that could also be a line of interest for us. Right now, just kind of watching what happens in this yellow triangle. We do technically have 3 touch points already, and they are even spread out, which you guys know I love having that. The only thing is, if this is going to play out as this triangle pattern, I would like to see it coil up till about halfway through the triangle at least. But I mean, it could absolutely keep exploding from here, guys. Ethereum being at all-time high. I mean, we got to keep something in mind, though, however. I am very bullish on Ethereum. I think it's going to explode and see way past all-time highs very soon. However, we got to remember what happened with Bitcoin. It had to break all-time highs a couple times. It kind of struggled with that level for a few weeks, guys. So just keep that on the radar, that it might not just go absolutely parabolic right off the bat. And that's why I did want to lock in some profits, because you know what? If we drop from here, we form a falling wedge or something that I want to play again, I'll absolutely just play the same swing again because it was a monstrous trade. It was lovely. I'd love to do it again, but also if it goes up from here, I'm going to be looking to add to my position. I just don't know when yet, and especially if I'm out kiteboarding while something happens in the charts, I may end up missing it, but I do still have a beautiful position open at somewhere around 140% profit. So also with that, guys, even just how we bounced off this 382, like that is just very bullish looking to me, the way we got this V-shaped recovery off that 382 and just trading back at all-time high resistance once again. I mean, we got kind of a rejection, but it wasn't super harsh, and we're right back at that level again. So depending how these little pullbacks go, even if we get rejected again, we'll have to see. Maybe the pullback will be a little less, and we test this line again, and we test this line, just coiling up and get something like that would be absolutely beautiful, and I'd love to add to my position. I don't know if we'll be that lucky. And you know what? That being said, guys, maybe we'll end up dropping back to the 618 with this. I'm just going to clean things up for you guys a little bit. Let's just say that we're getting some sort of a falling wedge right now instead, where, I mean, this is all totally theoretical, but we get some sort of a wedge like this, let's say. I mean, that might be invalidated in a minute here, but let's just say this is going to be our downward sloping trend support line on a bigger falling wedge consolidation, and we just kind of end up bouncing around on there for a little bit and kind of finding support, some sort of a double bottom along the 618. I mean, that would be very bullish in my opinion too, guys, and everyone would be flipping their shit thinking that we're dropping below 1300, bull run over. I think things are very bullish, looking very good for Ethereum right now, so we're going to have to watch how that plays out. And also something that I'm kind of expecting, you guys, is if what generally happens is Bitcoin does its thing, confidence returns into the markets, that those assets get spread into the larger pot of altcoins as there's more confidence in their investments, again, on crypto in general. And guys, I'm a perfect example. Look, I've been telling you guys that I'm starting to fill my hodl positions with altcoins, and that's just one of those things. I'm more confident. I have made a bunch of profits with Bitcoin. Now I'm ready to diversify a little bit, right? So that's just something to consider. There's going to be a lot of people doing that, a lot bigger players than myself, obviously. So that's just kind of the thing to watch from all of this is I showed you Ethereum breaking out from Bitcoin on a 3-year pattern last night. And just something to consider is that's going to be taking altcoins with it. I've been showing you some of the altcoin versus Bitcoin charts that I've been looking at this week. I mean, it's all kind of playing out as you would expect. The money just goes from fiat to Bitcoin to altcoins, Ethereum being the main one, right? And everything runs off that. So with Ethereum pumping, everything will hopefully get carried up with that very soon. So it's all exciting times, you guys. I've been saying it for a while now. I don't think the top of this market is anywhere near. I think Bitcoin is taking a breather and everything else is going to play their little game of catch up here. And then I think it's just going to kind of start repeating. And this is just the start of a very parabolic year, in my opinion. And again, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. That being said, guys, I got to go out snowboarding and have a blast. It just looks way too fun. It's windy. There's fresh snow. So hopefully my position makes me some money while I'm out having a blast, because that's the name of the game. And with that, I think that's all I have to say. If you appreciate this content, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, tell your friends about it if you find this educational. And with that, I'm out. Stay safe, my friends. Peace.